Yes.
Welcome, everybody. Obviously, I'm Alan. And then we have next to me, to my left, is Kathy Murdoch. And Kathy, give a thumbs up. She is the Director of Design and Marketing for Design Master for many, many years. So we can attribute the new looks and new designs and new fabrics to Kathy and her outreach to the marketplace. Next to her is Dory Morrison. And Dory has grown up with the company. She's part of the family and part of the leadership team. And she is the director of all our technology that we're using and oversees the Instagram and all the internet work that we do. And is part of our leadership team. So we appreciate her participation. So thank you for coming. Just before I got on, I got this notice. I don't know if anybody else saw this, but the CDC just came out and they just said that the coronavirus can actually be transported through Zoom. So I'm going to be using my mask. As we go forward, I'll be on my mask and recommend everybody else do that as the CDC thinks it's important.
If it can be
That's
transported through Zoom.
That's one of those false stories that we hear every day. But long and short of it, we're going to take 30 minutes. We're going to move pretty quick on this. And as I sent out the syllabus, the purpose is obviously to help you people get comfortable with the strategy of virtual sales, what we can do as a company to support you, help you, and teach you some new things, and how that integrates to our new line of product that we have coming out, and any other ideas that we have coming forward. We'll help you step by step. After this meeting, all our phone lines and emails and texts are open. We can do one-on-ones to help you through something. Dory is very consistent, posting on Instagram every single day. You can obviously hook into that on a daily basis and have something already available that you just tag into and you could send it out. So we're going to help you with that. We understand what you're going through and we're here to help, not just for Design Master, but obviously it's directed through Design Master, but also with all your other lines too. So we hope this next 30 minutes helps you go forward into the marketplace, at least through 2020. Virtual sales is going to be very important. That doesn't preclude all the other things that we do, like advertising, like email, like text. So not everything is based on this platform, but it seems to be the most popular at this time. So that's what we're going to focus on to work with you. Being independent salespeople, it's so critical. Our modus operandi, the best we could do was being face-to-face. That's what we do every day and make presentations. Obviously, that's limited at least through 2020 to do that. I know in my area, the major architectural firms are just starting to gear up and explain what their processes are going to be in terms of visiting, in terms of spacing and what have you. So I don't see any change, at least through 2020. So virtual sales and the use of social media is going to be the primary resource for us to get our message out to the marketplace. The little pushback I'm already getting is these people are getting bombarded also by this. So we're going to touch upon some creative elements so that you have your own thumbprint when you go out there, because everybody has a cocktail hour webinar. Everybody has enough, Zoom meetings and virtual realities and virtual tours of their product line. I just saw one from a company from Italy that was gorgeous. It was like a travel log. It was, the sound was spectacular. The products were great. But again, everybody, it's kind of like when Constant Contact first came out, and everybody did email blasts with it, and it was great initially in getting responses. But eventually, everybody got overloaded and nobody paid attention. So it's very important that we learn these techniques and how to work Instagram and Zoom. That's what we're going to focus on today, and just build upon that with some creativity. And so our purpose is just to give you some insight of what we're doing. And again, to help you step by step, little steps. That's what we're talking about. And being an independent salesperson, we're people. I mean, we want to work with people. So it's very important that we find ways to reach out and stay in communication and consistent with our client base. Some people think that you have to be an expert on Instagram or an expert on Zoom. You don't. Take little tiny bits of it and then build from there. And that's what we're going to help you do today, is little baby steps to get you moving in that direction. Now, you may all be very, very well versed in it. I'm not sure, but we're just going to go over a few things. We have some videos that we're going to send out after this. So you can, take a few notes, but we're going to send videos to follow up. And again, Dory is available 24/7, 7 days a week, not really, but working hours, to help you step by step and set up something. And you can use our Zoom feed to set up a meeting. She'll help you set up a meeting, and you can use our Zoom feed. And it's not that she has to be in it, she can be in it also, but to help you set up one and build with your clientele. So you have that option also with us. Like I said before, we're not changing the whole dynamic of our industry, even though everybody thinks it is. We still have text, email, snail mail. There's a lot of ways to get things out. I know a few of my accounts said, if you want to drop something off, it's obviously going to be in the lobby. So, we still have a lot of tools. It's not like we only have virtual reality and virtual sales. There's other options that we have that, we continue to do. And hopefully some of the brochures will help in that aspect also. Our objective is to really help you be creative. And there's 3 key points that are very important to add to the technology that we're going to talk about today. And one that I like to bring out is motivation. It's so difficult today to get up every day. It's like Groundhog Day. It's like a movie. I mean, you forget, it's the only thing I can remember is it's garbage day here on Wednesday. So it gives me some benchmark. But you forget, because every day you get up and you try to figure out what you're going to do today, and the time keeps flying. So it's very important to keep yourself motivated, and we're going to try to help you with these tools to do that. The Discipline Act, and it's not just for us. Our designers that I work with, they're at their home too, and they have to also have to look at these points. They have to be motivated every day. They have the discipline to show up every day early and start doing things. And then we have to, give ourselves small goals. Whereas sales reps, we look at the monthly commission statements. We look at the projects that are coming in the next 3 months, 4 months, what's going to happen in the fourth quarter. But today, to keep your sanity, you just really have to take things in little teeny bites, daily activities. What am I going to do today? Am I going to put a Instagram out? Am I going to tag Design Master and get it out to some of my people? That'll be an accomplishment. Small, tiny accomplishments will make you feel better during the course of the day to understand what we're going through. And it's a very, very interesting time. And we want to be effective with what we do. So it's not like, we're going to go through the exercise. We do Instagram, we do Zoom, blah, blah, blah. We want to be effective, and we have to understand and paint a picture that our designers really want to see. So we're going to try to give you materials and ideas to create an interest. So we're just not like everybody else in the forest, that we stand out just a little bit in the forest and let people know what we're doing. It's very important that when we do this, that we understand the time element involved. We understand what we're trying to create. And again, like I said, we're here as a group. I mean, the biggest thing that I want to convey today in my part is to say that we're here to help you step by step and grow this virtual sales technique. We're going to do another class after this. I think we're going to do, LinkedIn has gotten very popular in my world with architects and designers, where it used to be just a networking thing for jobs. It's now become very informational with architects. I find architects really like going on LinkedIn. Instagram has a little more fluff and frill to it for, other areas, where Instagram is strictly business oriented. So I think we're going to jump on the LinkedIn process probably in our next class. So we're looking down the road also to help you. I'm going to turn this over now to Dory, so she's going to touch upon a Zoom technique, and then we're going to keep rolling. Please keep your questions till the end, because we're going to keep it to 30 minutes and let you go. So enjoy.
Thanks, Alan. My name's Dory Morrison. For those, I don't think I've met any of you, but I have been doing the social media for Design Master, and I'm one of the twins. I'm Ted Corwin's daughter, so hopefully I'll get to meet you all at market at some point. But you're on Zoom right now, so you passed the first test. You've been able, I don't know if you've done a lot of Zoom meetings or not, but it's a really great tool to feel like you're meeting with people. So you can read body language, you can see each other. But one of the great things is you can also share your screen. So you could actually take a client to the Design Master website and walk them through our new product, which Kathy's going to do with us in just a second. And I don't know if you just clicked on the link or if you set up a Zoom account, but everyone can set up a Zoom account for free. You just go to zoom.com and sign in. And once you have a free account, you can send meeting invitations to anyone for free that the meetings can go 40 minutes and have up to 99 people on them. So you don't have to buy a Zoom account to meet with people if you can keep it under 40 minutes. If it's going to be over 40 minutes, then you can either buy a monthly subscription, or if it's for, a pitches for a Design Master product, send me an email and I can send you a Zoom link that you can forward out. So it's, it's a good tool, and the fact that it is free for under 40 minutes is great too. So to do the screen share that Kathy is going to do with you, if you move your cursor or you touch the screen of your device, you'll see a menu bar pop up that has mute, stop video, a couple of options. And you'll also see a green box with an upward arrow that says screen share. You click on that to then show your screen to whoever you're meeting with. So I'm going to send out a video next week, showing exactly how you do it and how you get to things on a computer and an iPad, because it is a little different. But if you have a device that is not included in that video and you have some questions, send me an email, dmorrison@designmasterfern.com, and I can look it up, and we'll figure out how to make screen share work on your device. So I will turn it over to Kathy now so we can see our new products.
Thanks, Dory. I would encourage you to take advantage of Dory's help. We had some trial runs on this before we started and had to figure some things out. So it was good to be able to figure out so that we could help you to understand what maybe you don't understand yet. But I'm so glad to see all of you. It's so good to be able to put faces with names. I've been emailing you and talked to some of you, and so it's just very, very good to put your face with your name. So we're glad you're here. As an industry, we're missing things here, having personal time with our specifiers and our designers. We're missing our markets. The Las Vegas market has been canceled. The April market was canceled. We're missing our time with each other. And we're missing time being inspired by new product. So today,
a second.
Yes.
We are planning to be at BDNY if they hold it. So just to let you all know.
We have a booth already reserved. So yes, we are planning to be there, and we keep our fingers crossed that that's going to happen. But today what I wanted to do was to share with you an area of our website that's under construction. It's to be ready late next week. And what it is a place that you could share with your customers, your specifiers, the new product introductions for the spring 2020 that we did not get to personally show them. If you will notice, the site has two sides. It has residential and hospitality. So I'm going to go over to the hospitality side. If you look at the top of the screen next to the Design Master logo, you see 6 tabs. That will be changing to 8 tabs, of which one of those tabs will say what's new. And that will take you to this area of the website. As you scroll down the page, you will see Spring 2020 introductions coming soon. And to the right, you see a place for a video. And you push that button, and there will be a video that comes up that has the product sketches that are the new product introductions for the Spring 2020. These are still in product development, so we don't have the photography yet, but this would be a way that they could see it. I'm not going to go through the video because when I do, your screen goes black, so you can't see it. But if you keep scrolling down the screen, then you see the sketches there that I had sent out to all of you. And thank you for your participation in the Name That Chair contest. We got some great names for our new product, and it was just fun to have you participate. But the arrow buttons will scroll the sketches back and forth. And then if you touch one of the sketches, it will take you to the product page. This one happens to be the Sophia chair. And if you go to the descriptive information, I've put a little bit of a descriptive information about the chair there. And then if you go to the details, this chair, we happen to have the dimensions already in. And there will be other things that will be linked to this as we get this side developed. And once we get the professional photography done, that will be added in place of, in place of these sketches. If you keep scrolling down the screen, you will see new fabrics that we added for this spring that are hospitality rated. And some of these are even performance fabrics, like two FiberGuard fabrics that you see there. That's a treatment, and that meets all of the specifications required in hospitality as far as testing. It's got antimicrobial properties to it, as well as the cleanability of the fabric. So there's several fabrics that have this particular treatment, and then there's another treatment called Eureka that's on some that has some properties as well. So this is a place that you could show just the new product. If you go onto the regular Design Master site now, these products on the residential side are already up. I believe they are on the hospitality side too, as sketches. And again, we'll be replacing those with professional photography as soon as it's done. Now I want to show you another part here. I've got to put a different URL in. When you do this on iPad, you have to actually type your URL in. So give me just a moment. And now I have taken you to the Design Master website. And the reason I'm going here is with everything that we've all been going through with COVID-19 over these last couple of months, for travel and all that people usually would be doing, we feel there's going to be less travel going on. And instead of having vacations per se, people are going to have more staycations. And so that's going to mean they're going to be utilizing maybe their country clubs more this year. They may take some short trips to small resorts. Senior living places may be thinking about updating spaces. Wayfair had done a study on outdoor trends. As most of internet searches right now, that's what is being focused on, is outdoor furniture and outdoor accessories. And Wayfair said, after spending a month or more inside our homes, we are all looking for ways to expand our livable square footage, especially as the weather warms up. The extension of the livable space to the outdoors is now punctuated by more thoughtfully designed spaces. People want another room outside. Shoppers are increasingly looking to create an outdoor multipurpose space for working, cooking, relaxing, and connecting with nature. So that made me think that as you're doing virtual visits with your specifiers, it may be something that you want to remind them of, that we have an outdoor collection that's for covered outdoor spaces. It's new for us, so many people don't realize that we have it. It's a collection of 17 pieces. There are side and arm chairs, there's host chairs, there's bar stools, there's also a metal base collection, all available in this group. And there's also fabrics. Now the fabrics, the Sunbelievable fabrics, may not all be hospitality rated, and unfortunately there's not a way that we can separate these from residential just for what's good for hospitality. So you would have to look at the rub counts. But Sunbelievable is a cut yardage program, and then we have additional fabrics that are just in the Design Master line here that also can be used on this product. The finishes here were made for outdoor to withstand the outdoor elements, and they do have a good warranty on them. So it would be a good product for these country clubs to use when they have covered outdoor spaces that they want nicer product in. A 3-hour dining chair would be a lot better out there than a patio chair. So just a couple of areas I wanted to share with you, and I'm going to turn it back over to Dory.
Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. I'm going to show you a video that I made on how to take a picture from our Design Master website and post it on Instagram. You are welcome to share any pictures that we have on our website or on the Design Master Instagram page to your own business profiles. Andrea, I know you're really good about doing that. So if, feel free to use it, tag us back if you remember. And, we feel the more people who can see our product, the better. So we're happy for anyone to use anything that, Design Master has or post. I'm going to use the screen share option to show you the video that's on our YouTube channel. I'm only going to show you a clip, so we'll email out the link to this so you can watch the rest of the video with a few more details about posting to Instagram. So I'm going to click screen share, and then I'm going to open my web browser. If you are sharing a video, you do want to click the option that says share computer sound. Through trial and error, we learned that if you don't click that, then no one can hear the video. So here we go. Hi, I'm Dory Morrison, and I do the social media for Design Master. And today I'm going to walk you through how to do a few basic things on Instagram. Hopefully most of you have already seen the how to set up your Instagram account video that we sent out earlier this week. So once you have that set up and you have your own Instagram, we're going to go through how to add post and a story. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to add a post to our main Instagram feed. So if you have a photo on your camera roll, we can use that. Or you can go to the Design Master website and grab a picture that you like or a picture of our product. To get to the Design Master website on your phone, you just open up your browser and then you type in the Design Master website, designmasterfurniture.com. Right now, let's start with a veranda item just because I've been doing a lot with that. And we'll go to a collection. Okay, let's work on this Stanberry chair. One way to find a picture to post on Instagram is just to print screen it. This is super easy. You click the button where your thumb is and then the top volume button at the same time. That's called a print screen, and it will take a picture of whatever is on your screen at the time. You know, the quality isn't the best. You know, it's not the same as if you took the JPEG photo, but it's still pretty good. From there, you can crop it. Instagram posts in a square, so you want to crop it about to a square, but you can also do that on Instagram. So right here, we have it cropped to a square, and then we're going to click the Done button. We're going to save it to our photos. Then we are going to open Instagram back up wherever you have it on your phone, and we're going to go to the Add button. This square with the plus right here will add a picture to your feed. So we'll click that, and the most recent item in your camera roll will show up first. So you can make it bigger, smaller, you know, just use your fingers to adjust it. And if you want to add more than one photo, you can click these double squares over here on the far right and click a second photo if you want to. We're not going to do that. We're just going to do one. Once you have the picture, you know, how you like it, we'll click the Next button over here, and here you can adjust your filter. Just play around with them and see what looks better. You know, some photo filters are going to look better depending on the color that your post is. And if you don't like any of these, you can always just go back to normal. Most of the photos on the Design Master website were touched up by professionals, so you can always stick with the filter that's already there. When you're done with that, we'll click Next, and you can write a caption here. You don't have to write a caption, but you are welcome to. You'll find your own voice as you do it. So here I'm going to write, love our Stanberry chair. And then I'm going to go down here and click the emoji button, and then add a heart. You can adjust this text later. You cannot adjust the picture, so make sure it's what you want, and you can always go back if you want to change it, but you can adjust the text. And then I'm going to tag people. I'm going to tag Design Master Furniture, so you tap anywhere on the picture, and then you start typing in, and things will come up. So keep typing until the word you're looking for shows up. So, man, this is taking a long time. Okay, so Design Master Furniture. You can move the tag around anywhere you want, and it won't show up the whole time, but it will put it in our tagged feed later. I'll show you that. So when you're done tagging, you can click Done. And I'm going to share it to our Instagram and to our Facebook. You know, if you have both, you can share to both or just to one or the other. And then we'll click Share. You can put a hashtag in your main post, or I like to come back, so to see your post, go to the bottom right and click on your icon. I like to go in and add to the comments hashtags. So we can add in hashtag luxury dining. You can really do whatever tags you want. and you'll see, you know, some will work better than others. This just gets you into other people's searches. You can do up to, I think, 36 tags, but I don't do nearly that many. Luxury dining, let's see. Outdoor dining, anything that applies to, you know, what you're doing, and then you can post it. So now here we have made our first post. Okay, so I'm going to stop the share so it comes back to the grid. We will send out the rest of that video, but if you have any specific questions or you want to do, you know, one-on-one training or tutorial, just again, send me an email. I'm really happy to help you with that. And if I don't use the device that you have, we'll find some sort of how-to video, you know, because we just want everyone to be able to make it work. So I will turn it back over to Alan.
Great, thank you. Again, we're going to get into some questions that you have them, but 2 points that I want to make. You know, I've been emphasizing that the Design Master product line is a target product line. And what I try to say is it's more 4 or 5 star bespoke type of customer, design driven, architectural driven. And looking at the marketplace, obviously country clubs, if they're allowed to open, obviously are going to be very, very important this summer to many areas because of the staycation. And then senior care is under the microscope all over the country. So there's going to be developers that are going to take a hard look at their properties because they want to obviously induce more people to come to their senior care to come to their properties. So, you know, those are 2 target areas that I say we should focus on, designers that specialize in that. That'll be very, very important. And the corporate area also. You know, at the end of the day, you've got to find a comfort zone that you think works for you. I don't know, you know, I'd like to hear some suggestions. What are some of the other platforms that you like to work with or other ideas? I mean, we're just going to open the floor to a couple things here. Any questions?
Yeah, Instagram and Facebook are the 2 platforms that I generally use. They seem to work pretty well.
Anybody on LinkedIn?
I'm on LinkedIn.
I'm on LinkedIn as well.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
But I get more likes and more feedback on Instagram than anywhere.
Well, I mean, so we're going to try to find different platforms and add things to it and just keep building and building. And, you know, if you have any questions, we're here. One last thing. I offered, you know, we're making masks. So most of you have given me your dimensions and what you need. If you haven't, email me if you need masks because we're going to be making them for our sales team and their families. So let me know what you need and we'll get those out to you. After that, thank you all very much. You know, enjoy the weekend. Mother's Day is coming up. So, you know, take note, everybody. Enjoy.
Thank you.